asking is like some cable on there.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's a nice background noise behind me.
Oh, wonderful, yeah. How are they supposed to be able to hear you?
I have no idea.
Because this doesn't look like it has a mic at all.
Yeah, how are they supposed to do it?
Because if it's just because you're supposed to be like next to the camera, all they're gonna hear is this.
I need to switch it. Do I have to turn it off first and switch it over? Okay, let's try this. Okay, so maybe it is on gas there because I'm trying to figure out how I can turn it. That's the pump. Pump is just so good. Yeah, now it's here. Is that better? Yeah, the pump's here now. Yeah, hold on one second. There we go. Okay, we're good. Thank you.
Perfect.
All right, bye-bye.
Thank you, Jamal.
You're welcome.
So if this turns off again, we just call Jamal.
Say what?
If this turns off again, we just call Jamal, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's about it.
I only know Amanda because she's in my class.
I had Amanda in my classes last semester, but I didn't really talk since it was online.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I only know like.
assets of like options everywhere, but they do not do a good job of keeping up with us. I feel like the amount of money that they pay is so I ain't going to complain. I'm going to get some red about it. I'm just ready to wear the attention and stuff. Honestly, I think Stephen Fleming should just go to I think Stephen Fleming should just stay the way that it's as far as just moving the blocks. And then also like staying on the knees, like ripping your friends off that kind of business. If I could pick, if I didn't have an idea to pick, I'd go with the powerhouse. So, it's kind of hard to kind of do expensive choice. Yeah.
James headphones? Just it looks like they're about to play the national anthem.
This one already.
No, do you need headphones?
Oh. Well, the microphone that I'm supposed to be using is the one the PA guy's using right now, so.
at the driveway. It's like.
What?
Yeah, here. No, pass it on to the camera. That way you don't see it.
Is it just me or can I not hear anything?
What?
Is it just me or can I not hear anything you say?
Oh, I can't hear anything either.
I don't know if it's because it's simulated or...
It's because that and also the speaker's facing that way. Everything's just going that way, actually, so. All you can hear on the live stream is this.
No, it's probably...
Let's see if he's helping out. Not really, it's still good.
Thank you, Jacob.
Don't remember a little bit of names. Try to get to sit down a little bit.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome out to Wake Med Soccer Park, located in Cary, North Carolina, for today's USA South Conference matchup between the visiting Averett University Cougars and your William Peace University Pacers. My name is Graham Hill. I'll be on the call for this afternoon's matchup. Thank you for joining us on the Pacers Sports Network as we are underway here at Wake Med Soccer Park between the Cougars and the Pacers. Your William Peace Lady Pacers coming to today's contest all evened up at 1 apiece. Averett Cougars, this will be their first game of the season. And for your Pacers, last season they finished with an overall record of 7-11 and 1 draw overall for the season, 3-5-0 in the USA South. Their record was 4-5-0 at home, 3-6-1 away, and 0-0 at neutral sites. The 2021 Lady Pacers roster makes up 6 freshmen, 10 sophomores, 5 juniors, 2 seniors, for a total roster count of 23 players. North Carolina players on this Lady Pacer roster, 19. Out-of-state players, 3. Beautiful day out here. As you can see, the action is already underway as the Cougars are attacking early as they look to apply some pressure as they have the ball inside the box as they're trying to flip it in, but the Lady Pacers defense kicks it out and the Cougars will switch fields where we'll be Morin with it and the Pacers take over. Pacers now on their first offensive move of the night as it is Webb bringing it up. Has the ball taken from her. Cougars try to send it down the far side where it's going to be Manis, the center back. Sophomore from Morehead City. Going after that ball. And it's just going to go out of play for a goal kick. The starting lineups for the two teams. First for your Lady Pacers. From Clayton, North Carolina, 5'3", sophomore goalkeeper Casey Wilkins is getting the start, along with sophomore from Bunn, North Carolina, number 3, Rachel Alford at the right wing. From Hope Mills, North Carolina, sophomore center mid Kyra Delaney. From Morehead City, sophomore center fielder number 9, Rainey Green. From Hope Mills, North Carolina, once again, sophomore center midfielder, number 11, Gabby Jones. From Raleigh, North Carolina, junior right back, number 12, Deasia Jones. From Jacksonville, North Carolina, left wing, number 14, freshman, Shaylin Webb. From Wendell, North Carolina, sophomore center back, number 16, Lillian Bates. From Fayetteville, North Carolina, freshman center midfielder, number 19, Courtney Arnold. From Mayban, North Carolina, junior left back, number 21, Jordan Rogers. And then from Morehead City, sophomore center back, number 23, Lily Manis. That is the starters for your Lady Pacers. And for the visiting Averett University Cougars, from Orange, Virginia, freshman goalkeeper, number 00, Allison Kinkoff. And then you'll have freshman defender, number 4, Clarice Peters. From Woodbridge, Virginia, midfielder, number 5, Madison Morin. From Landover Hills, Maryland, freshman defender, number 9, Sadia Bangura. From Gothenburg, Sweden, junior midfielder, number 11, Josephine Sodenboom. From Charlotte, North Carolina, in the goalkeeper position, number 12, freshman Samantha Casey. And then from Tampa, Florida, junior midfielder, number 14, Ashlyn Rulo. From Woodbridge, Virginia, once again, sophomore defender, Jacqueline Diatina. From Uli, Finland, freshman forward, number 20, Mayu Hyberian. From Danville, Virginia, sophomore forward, number 22, Tanya Hernandez. From Burlington, North Carolina, freshman midfielder, number 25, Emily Brentson. And then finally from Coto de Caza, California, freshman midfielder, number 30, Remy Bigaroo. Those are the two lineups for the two teams in today's contest. Thank you for joining us on the Pacers Sports Network as we are underway here from Wake Med Soccer Park. As there will be a throw-in coming up for the Pacers. where the Cougars will get it right back. On the far side of the field. Pacers defense will just kick it back to Wilkins. Well, she'll kick to the right side to Manis. Manis now moving the ball up to the midfield area. She's now going to send it down the left side to Webb. Webb on the left side of the box now will bring it back. And she tries to cut in with the intended target was Delaney. Unable to find her. And it rolls all the way over to the right side. Well, it'll be a throw-in coming up for the Pacers. Delaney fighting for it. She'll now send it back where the Pacers will attempt to cross it. Unable to do so, and the Cougars now will bring it up. But right there to try and send it back down is Jones, the right back. As the Pacers defense coming up, trying to add some extra pressure. Now they'll have to go back. As now it'll be Bates with it. She'll send it back to Wilkins. Wilkins will kick over to her right side. And now in front of us, Webb will have it. Webb will try to send it through to Green. And it'll be Kinkoff coming out of the goalie box for the Cougars to send it back to the midfield area, where Gabby Jones of your Pacers will try to gain control. She's going to switch fields and send it over to the right side. Now the Pacers are on an attack here as it's Alford applying pressure, and she scores! From Bunn, North Carolina, 5'4" sophomore right wing number 3, Rachel Alford, scores for your Lady Pacers to give them the 1-0 lead early. And I believe they're going to give the assist to the sophomore center fielder from Hope Bills, North Carolina, Gabby Jones. But the Lady Pacers are able to strike first. So after the Lady Pacers take an early 1-0 lead, they're on the attack once again. As the Pacers are trying to keep it in the midfield area. And this Arnold fighting for it. Cougars take it back over. But it's going to result in a throw into the Pacers as the ball was knocked out of play on the far side. Green trying to apply pressure. Pacers come up with it. Now at the midfield area, it is Decia who can't hold on to it. Ball comes back in the Pacers zone. Manis will kick it back to Wilkins, or excuse me. She'll kick over to Bates. Bates will get it back. She'll kick over to the left side to Rogers. Roger back to Manis. Manis will switch fields now and send it all the way to the right side, where it is Alford who comes up with it. And now that I think about it, I might need to correct myself. I might have said it was number 3, Rachel Arnold, who'd scored the goal. That's my apologies. It's Rachel Alford from Bunn, North Carolina. Confusion on my part. It's also very hard to see with the sun setting just across the field from us.
Throws off the view just a little bit. Nonetheless, all that really matters and all you need to know is that your Pacers are up 1-0 over the Averett University Cougars. Looking at your Lady Pacers season so far, they won their first game of the season at Charlotte University by a final score of 3-2 back on February 10th. Number 9, sophomore Rainey Green had 5 shots, 4 shots on goal, 2 goals in that game. Number 3, sophomore Rachel Alford had 1 shot and 1 shot on goal as well for 1 goal. Number 11, sophomore Gabby Jones had 2 shots, 1 shot on goal, 1 assist. And number 4, sophomore Kyra Delaney had 1 assist in that game. Overall, the game stats for that first win for the Pacers at Shaw University: 3 goals, 17 shots, 10 shots on goals. 0 saves had to be made in that one. The Pacers back line did a great job on the defensive side. 6 corners, 1 offside, and 13 fouls against your Pacers. And now it's going to be Lynn taking it down the left side. She pauses, sends it back down. Or is Rogers who has it. Rogers will now try to cross it into the midfield area. Instead, it's going to be Webb with it again. She's taken off her feet, trying to get possession of the ball once again, but she turns it over. Will be Peters of the Cougars. She'll now send it to the midfield area where she connects with Hernandez. Hernandez now going down the right side. Hernandez has some space. She's being applied pressure on by Bates. Bates backs off. Manis steps up. Manis gets a touch on it. Hernandez still has it. She now crosses into the box where she makes contact. And now it was Ivorian who tried to take a shot on goal, but instead it's going to go out of play. And it's going to be a corner coming up to the Cougars.
I can see you every time you bend down.
It's now Peters. We'll prepare for the corner. And the Pacers defense is able to clear it out for momentarily. Cougars get it right back. As now is Peters once again trying to send it into the box. Cougars offense has it in. Pacers defense is trying with all its might to get the ball out, and they finally do. And now the Pacers will take back on offense. Green putting on the dusters. She crosses midfield. She's over on the left side. She's now going to send the pass through where she connects with Webb. Webb trying to move on the left side, but the ball is going to be kicked out by the defender in Saboom. And it'll be a throw-in coming up for the Pacers. Connection is made there with Jones. Jones puts it back in the midfield area, and now a shot will be taken by number 19, Courtney Arnold. But it goes forward to the left side. Goal kick coming up now by Kinkoff. Line drive kick that falls in the center circle of the field. Cougars will take back over on the attack. Peters sends it through to Hernandez. Hernandez taking it now. Tries to take some extra steps. She tried to get it past Manis. Manis put a good deflection on. Now Manis will just clear it back out. She'll get it to Green. Green will pass it off to Alfred. Alfred now trying to send it down the right side. Cannot do so. But a throw-in will be rewarded to the Pacers. For just joining us, Pacers do have a 1-0 lead off the goal by Rachel Alford, who is assisted by number 11, Gabby Jones. That currently gives the Pacers the lead. But the Cougars are trying to get an attack going. Pacer back line, racing down this far side. Cougars do get control. Hernandez sends it through. She gets it into Morin, but Morin can't hold on to it. But possession is going to remain with the Cougars, with a throw-in coming up. Morin throws it right into the box, but the Pacers back line is there to send it out. Is this Arnold who does so for the Pacers? And now Green with it. Green on the right side. One-on-one with the defender. Green putting some moves on. Green sends it back to Alford. Alford. Try to send it back up top. And the Pacers will reset. They'll kick it back to the back line. Manis will send it in, where she's trying to connect with Webb. Webb can't get the ball, but the Pacers keep control of it. Jones sends it back on the left side to Webb. Ball falls a little bit behind Webb. Cougars come up with it. Ball will go out of play. And it'll stay with the Pacers, as it will be number 21, the left back, Jordan Rogers, throwing it in. She gets it to Jones. Jones off the header. Webb tries to settle it. Does so, but the ball is kicked out of play. Or actually, Webb cannot settle it. Now possession is going to go back to the Cougars, but the Cougars give it right back to the Pacers. Jones has it. Puts the body on the defender. Excuse me, that was Green, who previously had the ball. And the ball rolls out of play on the far side. And the Pacers trying to send it into the box. Just a little bit of missed contact there, and ball will go out of play on the right side of the post. Freshman goalkeeper, 0-0. Allison Kinkoff prepares for the goal kick. There's the kick. Rogers will settle it. Cougars will control it, though. Peters sends it down the far side, where she gets it to Franklin. But Franklin can't hold on to it. And the ball rolls out of play. And now it will be the sophomore goalkeeper, 0-0, Casey Wilkins. It's turn for a goal kick. There's the kick. Will be fielded by the Pacers. Will be Jones who has it. Jones putting some moves on. Doesn't like what she sees. She now passes to the right side, where it's almost taken away, as the intended target was Rogers. Cougars do come up with it. Now they're going to send it into the box. Bates puts a leg up trying to get the ball out of the box. It goes to the right side. And then it will be Jones, the right back, who puts the possession back in favor of the Pacers. Green tried to get it at the midfield area. Couldn't do so. Cougars come up with it. Green still fighting, though. Ball stays in play. Green on the attack once again. Pacers come up with it. Now the Pacers will try to get something going here. Jones passes to the left side to Rogers. Rogers down the line to Webb. Webb gets it, keeps it just in bounds. She's over in the corner. Webb trying to cut in. And the Cougar defender at the last minute is able to get the ball out of play. And it'll stay with the Pacers with a throw-in coming up. And it will be Detana, who attempted to clear it for the Cougars. Pacers trying to get it right back. Pacers now trying to settle it just inside the neutral zone. Cougars trying to send it in. Pacer back line is right there. Bates puts a step on it. Cougars come up with it, though. Hernandez trying to set something up here for the Cougars. Hernandez gets the ball past Jones, but a whistle is blown before the play can continue. I believe we'll have our first foul of the contest coming up. And it's either going to go against Lillian Bates or Deasia Jones. Either way, the Cougars are going to have a free kick coming just on the outside of the box. And it'll be number 5, Madison Morin, taking it for the Cougars. This is a dangerous situation here for the Pacers. There's a free kick by Morin, and it's going to go right into the hand of Wilkins for a shot on goal for the Cougars. Wilkins will throw it to the target of Green. Green, pass to the left side where she tries to get it to Webb, but Webb could barely keep it in. And it'll be a turnover. Throw in now for the Cougars. Vigaroo try to send it in. Pacers get it right back. Webb trying to send the ball downfield. The intended target to Jones. Those will be Rogers with the throw in. Rogers hesitates. Tries to get it to Green. Throws it a little bit over top of her. Cougars take control. Great move there by the Cougars, as that was number 8, Jenna Franklin, who was able to pop it up over the Pacer player. But the Pacers get it right back, or are trying to at least. Cougars come up with it at the midfield area. On the far side, contact being made between the two teams. That will be called. Free kick coming up to Averett. Morin will take the free kick. Sends it just a little shy of the box. Bates settled it, tried to clear it out. Averett comes up with it though. And now throw in coming up to Averett. Bates trying to apply pressure once again. Cougars will take a shot, but it'll just roll into the hands of Wilkins, who will now sell it. She'll throw to the right side. Miscommunication there between Wilkins and Rogers. Manis, though, able to clean up the mess. Cougars still with possession, though. Driving in from the right side of the box. They'll try to cross it. Good deflection there by Green. And now Webb will put on the dusters. Webb will now send it up. There's Green, who now has the ball. Green will cross it. Misses the intended target. Averett gets it right back. And now a go-ahead pass intended for Hernandez goes out of play. Throw in coming up for the Pacers. Pacers leading 1-0 off the goal by Rachel Alford. Assisted by Gabby Jones. Throw-in is made. Ball goes right back out of play. And this time, Averett's going to be the one that's rewarded the throw-in. But as soon as the ball comes into play, once again, the Pacers are right there, applying the pressure. Bates just sends it out. Possession remains with the Cougars. Oh, no, excuse me. Possession actually goes to the Pacers. Well, now the Cougars get it right back. Green tried to take it away at the midfield area. Webb comes up with it. Webb and Green in each other's tracks. Webb one-on-one with the defender. She's just going to keep it herself. Webb in the box. She shoots. She scores! It just goes a little shy. I thought that went in. But it did go in. I guess it just went through the netting. So the goal does count. As is number 14. Freshman left wing from Jacksonville, North Carolina, Shaylin Webb, who scores for the Pacers. I'm not sure who gets the assist on that because Webb just took it through the defense herself. Now the Pacers have a 2-0 lead. They're looking to add on to her as Rady Green gets it right off the kickoff. She's going to try to chip it in, but it will go to the right side. So now Kinkoff will reset. And a kick will be coming up. Two to nothing your lead now. Pacers on the attack once again. Pacers have done a good job of keeping control of the attack so far in this ball game. Free kick rewarded to the Cougars. Moore will have it. Moore will send it in. It will be brought down by Bates. Bates will now kick it off to the right side. As now it's going to be Jones with it. Jones going all through the defense. She has some options to choose from. She tried to send it into Green. Ball was deflected, and it goes out of play. But not before a goal kick can be rewarded to the Pacers. This will be Rainey Green taking it from the right corner. Four Pacers in the box, including one defender in Manis. There's a kick from Green. Can't get it to any players in white. Cougars come up with it. Now Cougars have numbers. The Cougars are running now. They're running wild. Good deflection there. Bates now has to come up to the far right side for some defense. Bates one-on-one with the attacker. Now the Cougars are inside the box. Stops and replace, tries to reset, passes it back off to Peters. Peters will send it across. And it'll just go on the other side. And the Pacers will have a chance to clear it. They get the ball back into the neutral zone where Green has it. Green puts it in the midfield area where she connects with Jones. And now at the center circle, a pass is going to be made to Webb, but she'll be called offsides. Shaylin Webb almost had a one-on-one situation there with Kinkoff. She was just a little bit over the line. So it'll be Bettina kicking it off for the Cougars. But the Pacers will settle it. But the Cougars get it back. Hernandez taking off balance a little bit. She tries to put it in the box where the intended target was Morin. But the ball goes out of play. Now Wilkins will get it on the free kick. Pacers try to sell it, can't do so. But the back line's right there to send it up. Cougars try to gain possession once again at the midfield area. They cannot. Pacers are rewarded a throw-in. Trying to spot some numbers. The sun's right in my view, so it's kind of hard to do so. All I know is that the Cougars now are attacking. But the Pacers' back line is right back there as Manis clears it. Averett still gains control. Now Peters will try to cut into the box. She'll try to slide it in. She cannot, but Hernandez is back there, her teammate, to keep possession in favor of Averett, but not before Delaney of the Pacers can cause a disruption. Now the Pacers have it. Green, center circle. She'll lay it off to the left of her to Jones. Jones, back in the center circle. She'll switch his field to the right side. She'll get it to Deasia Jones for a moment, but not before Averett can come back up with it. Ball goes out of play. I believe it's going to stay with Averett, as a yellow card was just given. It goes against someone who's a member of the Pacers. And now Coach Clueless will meet with the official who talked things over. Discuss the foul as we wait for play to resume. Pacers up 2-0. Trying to add on to it. But the Cougars are just trying to break the 0 on the board. Ball goes out of play on the far side. And possession will go back to the Pacers off the quick throw-in. So it was Delaney who tried to send it up, but she was blocked by a Cougar. And now Averett trying to drive in from the left side of the box, and the ball just goes out of play. So the Pacers will get it right back. Off the free kick. Green tries to settle it. She has the ball stolen from her. So it'll be Datina trying to set up the attack, but the Pacers get it right back. Delaney passes over to the right side. Her pass is intercepted. Now Hernandez down the left side trying to set something up. She's guarded heavily by Rogers. Pacers trying to get it back on their end of the field. Ball goes out of play, but it'll stay in possession with the Pacers. Rogers will throw it in. She'll get it back. She'll pass down the far side to Deasia Jones. And now it's going to be Manis putting on the thrusters here. Stepping up from the back line to try and set up an attack. She tries to cross into the box, the intended target, Webb. But her pass is deflected. Pacers still have it though. But the ball rolls out of bounds. There'll be a goal kick coming up. Gotta give credit where credit's due. To the center back out of Morehead City, North Carolina, number 23, sophomore Lily Manis, for coming off that back line and taking the ball downfield into the Cougar zone. Trying to set up a play there. Just couldn't do so. Pacers keep it though. The intended target was Kayla Johnson. She couldn't hang on to it. Now a free kick's coming up for the Cougars. Kayla Johnson, who just checked in for your Pacers. Not sure who she checked in for. I want to say it was Webb because I don't see her out there anymore. But we'll wait for official confirmation. So now throw-in's coming up for Averett. The throw-in from Casey. Ball was in the box momentarily, and Averett was trying to keep it in play right on the out-of-bounds marker, but they're going to say the ball did go out. So Casey Wilkins will prepare to kick it off once again for the Pacers. Delaney with it. Gives it to Green. Green gives it right back to Delaney. Good give and go coming up for the Pacers. And now they have some space as it's Kayla Johnson now trying to attack. She's met up by two defenders. Still holding her own. She still has it. Now she's going to take a shot. And it was Kinkoff who came up and made a sliding tackle to keep that ball from going in. And now number 18, Haley Hinton from Spawnsboro, North Carolina, the senior defender who also just checked in, putting a body on it. Averett keeps control. Hinton gets it right back across the midfield area. She goes past one defender on the right side. She now passes off to Johnson, and Johnson's going to be called offsides. Good look there by Hinton. Johnson just over the last line, just a little bit. So Averett will be given a free kick. And it's Manis who checked out, and Hinton checked in. Now Averett trying to settle it. They cannot do so. The ball goes out of play. Throw in coming up for William Peace. Green tries to settle it. Now foul's going to be called against Green for a high kick. Averett will prepare to take the ball back over. Number 10, Victoria Finkley, I should say. Trying to hold on to it. Averett gets the ball back. Hernandez trying to set up an attack now for the Cougars. She has the ball stolen away from her by Rogers. Rogers put a nice move there as she spun around. Pacers still trying to keep possession. Ball will go out of play. That'll be a throw-in coming back for the Pacers. Averett gets it back. Not before the Pacers can come back up with it again. They send it back to the back line. Now, Finkley trying to come up with it. Averett still keeps control. Johnson trying to hold on to it. Averett gets it back. Ball rolls out of play. There'll be a throw-in coming up from Hinton. Hinton, the intended target, Jones. Jones couldn't sell it. Averett gets it back. Averett trying to set up a play in the midfield area. Hernandez. Down the left sideline. Averett still keeping it in play. The Pacers adding some pressure on the defensive side. Hinton is able to rattle the defender momentarily. Thought the ball last went off Averett, but it stays. Now the Pacers trying to set something back up. But Gabby Jones is going to be taken down from behind, and now a yellow card is going to go against number 12, Samantha Casey of the Cougars. Jordan Rogers now prepares for a free kick. Free kick coming up for Averett. Ball rolls out of play. Throw-in coming up for Averett once again. Pacer back line, able to send it out. So now it'll be Desi with it. She tried to switch fields. Averett gets it right back. Averett's going to go for a shot. It's going to be blocked. And Wilkins will fall on it. To try and send it back downfield. Wilkins a high boot. So it is Finkley who finally settles it. Pacers get it back. Jones, the center circle. Met up by the defender. Putting some moves on. Trying to get past. Loses it. And now Averett's back line will send it back the other way. Bates. Trading off with Rogers. Rogers. Passes it to Hinton. Hinton. Coming down the field. She'll now dump it off at the last second. to Johnson, but Johnson wasn't aware of the oncoming pass. So Averett will get it back. Ball will go back. Wilkins will kick it out. Finkley trying to gain control of it down the out of bounds marker. Pacers back line, send it back into the Cougar zone. Let the ball go out of play. And the Cougars will get it back. Five seconds remain here in the first half as the Cougars are trying to get one more shot on the goal. They cannot do so. And as we've reached the halftime mark here at Wake Med Soccer Park, your William Peace Pacers lead the Averett University Cougars by a score of 2-0 off the goals by number 3, Rachel Alford, number 14, Shaylin Webb. We'll take a break here at the half. Second half action coming up here from the pitch. This is William Peace University Lady Pacers Soccer right here on the Pacers Sports Network. Welcome back out to Wake Med Soccer Park as we get ready to resume second half action between the Averett University Cougars and your William Peace University Lady Pacers. If you're just joining us, the Pacers currently control a 2-0 lead off goals by number 3, sophomore right wing Rachel Alford, and number 14, left wing Shaylin Webb. As play resumes, we are underway here for the second half between the Averett Cougars and your William Peace Pacers. Pacers trying to add on to their 2-0 lead. Trying to set up an attack right here as Green will lay it off to the left side as the intended target was Webb. Webb couldn't gain control. Pacers trying to keep control of it. They will now switch fields. Alford, who scored the first goal in tonight's contest, has it. She'll try to lay it off to Green. But Averett will kick the ball out. Throw in now by Rogers. Gabby Jones trying to settle it. And Averett will just kick it out once again. Rogers with another throw in, trying to get it to Jones. Jones can't settle it. Averett will come up with it. Averett now trying to set up their first attack of the second half. They cannot do so. Pacers now with it once again. On the far side, it is Webb. Webb, she has speed. She's showing it. Closing in. Tries to lay it off. And now Kinkoff did come out of the goalie box, attempting to fall on it. Webb tried to take advantage of the empty net. Just couldn't set up the shot properly. Ball will go out of play. And now a goal kick for the Cougars. Bates loses possession of the ball. No pressure though by the Cougars. And Wilkins is just able to lay it off. Rogers now trying to send it downfield. But a header by the defender sends it back into the midfield area, where Green tried to take possession of it. She couldn't get to it. Now number 25, Emily Brinson of the Cougars will prepare for the free kick. Averett now trying to set up an attack. But the Pacers' back line is there once again. And now Green has it. Green bringing it up the near side. Trying to send it through for a forward pass. But it is deflected by number 7, Jada Lyons of the Cougars. Now it will be Averett once again trying to set it up for an attack. Hernandez switches field. Crosses it to the left side of Brinson. Brinson tried to cross it into the box. Mishandled the ball just a little bit. And instead, it goes out of bounds. So now Wilkins will set it up for the goal kick. Pacers trying to settle it. Green trying to apply pressure in the center circle. But William Peace comes up with it. Now the Pacers are able to try and set up another opportunity as Webb's going to take it right to the goalie. She crosses it in, and that is going to be number 9, Rainey Green, added to her goal total for the season. Green had 2 goals in the Pacers' first meeting against Charlotte University, and she adds on to her record now with a goal there to send the Pacers up 3-0 off the assist by number 14, Shaylin Webb. And the Pacers starting to pull away here. Play resumes. Delaney sends it back to the back line. Rogers sends it up. She tries to get to Alford. But instead Green comes up with it off the header by the defender. Now she'll send it deep into the Cougar zone where it will roll out of play. So now Kinkoff prepares for the goal kick. Gabby Jones got a touch on it, trying to sell it. She couldn't do so, but the Pacers regain control. Manis kicks it out. And the ball will just roll out of play. Right here in front of us will stay with the Pacers. Rogers prepares to throws it in. She gets it to Green, who just scored the last goal, and she looks to add on to it. Now Alford, off the layoff by Green. She tries to cut into the right side of the box. Unable to do so. But a corner kick will be rewarded to the Pacers, as it will be Rainey Green taking it from the right corner. As there are 4 Pacers lined up right in front of Kinkoff. There's the corner kick by Green. Kinkoff just had to punch at it to get it out. Goalie was open, or the goal was open. And it was Jordan Rogers who stepped up to try and take a shot at it. Unable to connect. And so now a goal kick coming up to Kinkoff once again. Pacers trying to settle in the neutral zone. Still battling for it. Alford will pass it off to Rogers. Now Alford will send it down the near side to Green. Green will stop. Cuts. Sends it into the box. Defender kicks it right back to Green. Green tries to send it back into the box. And it will go off an Averett defender. And that'll set up for another Pacers corner kick. Or it'll be Rainey Green taking the free kick once again. Pacers break off. Kick by Green goes right into the outside of the goalie box. Now it gets sent back out to Green. Green tries to put it right back in. And off the deflection by the Averett defender. That will set up for another William Peace corner. So the Pacers, just like that, 3 corners in a row, trying to capitalize on one. If you keep giving this Pacers offense the opportunity, they're going to capitalize on it. The great header opportunity there, as it was Manis who got on top of it. But better move by Kinkoff to stop it. Bates now running the ball. But she'll get to it just short, and it'll be Morin trying to take it down the field. But Bates will kick it out once again. Possession will remain with Averett, but the Pacers take it over. Jones try to get past the defender. She could not do so. Now Averett will be rewarded to throw in. Lyons prepares for the throw in. She throws it down the far side to the left of us, where it's kicked out of play by Rogers. Throw in coming right back to the Cougars. 3-0 your score. 35.5 to play here. Averett trying to set up an attack. They're just outside the box on the right side, and they try to chip it in. Pacer back line trying to figure out who's going to try to clear it, and a whistle is blown, and offside is called. Green settles it right in the center circle. Averett clears it out though, but the Pacers get it back. Bates sends it back to the back line. Well, Manis will now send it to the left side of Hinton. Hinton will pass it up. Little give and go action between the Pacers and the Cougars, and now Averett's going to be the one that comes up with the possession, but not before the Pacers could apply more pressure. Now Averett just trying to send it in to the Pacer zone, but the Pacer back line holding their all. And finally Manis will just say enough of this, and she'll clear it out. Or excuse me, that was Bates that cleared it for the Pacers. But Bates was able to send it all the way back into Averett's zone, where they're settled for the throw-in. Throwing out to Jones. Jones in the neutral zone. Passes back to Bates. Bates sends it back to Alford. Alford gives it to Rogers. Rogers tried to send it downfield. Could not do so. Now Averett will try to cross into the center. Nobody home. Bates sends it back downfield. Green running after it. Green trying to take control of it. And she'll leave number 14, Ashley Rulo of the Averett, no choice but to kick it out. So now it'll be Alford on the throw-in. Jones will try to head it down the near side, where the intended target is Green, but the ball will roll out of play, and it'll stay, or it's going to go to Averett. I was just about to say, number 3 of the Pacers, Alford, was running down like she was going to take the throw-in, but the line judge said otherwise. Now thrown by Averett, right down the out-of-bounds line. But the Pacer back line coming up to the midfield area, trying to keep the ball in Averett's zone. Now a corner kick coming up for the Pacers. So the 4th corner kick this half for the Pacers getting ready to take place. There's the kick. Jones misses the header. Manis is there on the recovery though. She sends it back out to the right side. Another cross. And this time, Kinkoff had to come out to try and get a touch of it. She missed it, and the ball just rolls out of play on the far side. Now throw in from the left side. The intended target, Delaney. Stoppage by the official. And so now they reset, reattempt to throw in. And this time Averett's able to clear it momentarily, but Manis of the back line of the Pacers is right there to stop it. Averett takes over. Some touches and go. And now Peters down the left side. Will cut back up to the middle. She'll just lay it off for Hervian. But the ball is going to find its way to William Peace goalkeeper Casey Wilkins, who will pick it up. She'll wait for everybody to settle. And now she'll lay it off for the kick, where the Pacers will take it once again. Be Alfred, who scored the first goal in this contest, trying to come up with the ball, applying pressure to Hernandez. Now Delaney, the midfield area, taking some touches. She tried to send it through. Averett's defense is there to stop it, but the Pacers are right back after it, and now collision between Hernandez and Delaney. Delaney is able to draw contact, and the Pacers will be rewarded a free kick. Off the free kick. Falls just outside the circle. They'll leave Averett no choice but to kick it out to the left side. Pacers now with a throw-in on the far side. Ball falls inside the box. Averett clears it. Pacers are able to come up with it once again. Now a shot on goal, and that goes just over the right goalpost. Courtney Arnold on the attempt for the Pacers. Make that no shot on goal for the Pacers. Averett settles it in the midfield area, trying to send it down the far sideline. Manistow applying pressure on the defense for the Pacers, and now she'll go for a slide tackle. An Averett player is taken down. And we'll have a stoppage in play to attend to the Averett Cougar, who took a fall. We'll take a pause here on the Pacers Sports Network. Back here on the Pacers Sports Network after the stoppage of play. Your William Peace Pacers control a 3-0 lead over the Averett University Cougars with 27.5 remaining here in the half. Free kick awarded to Averett. Peters will take it from the right side of the box. Manis will get a head on it. Pacers clear it momentarily, but Averett gets it right back. As number 14, Rulo of the back line. Try to send it back down in the Pacer zone. And now the Pacers, just like that, have it in the Cougar zone. Alford, she scored already. She takes a shot from the right side. Good attempt, but it falls right into the hand of Kinkoff for another Pacers shot on goal. Averett with it now. Trying to send it down the far side. So now be Morin with it. Met by the defender. And now a shot by Avers. That hit the goalpost. Now it rolls out to the left side with Rogers. Trying to clear it, holds on to it for a little bit too long. And finally we just have to kick it out to the left side. Great shot attempt there by the Cougars for a shot on goal off the goalpost. Now the Pacers will finally clear it, but the back line of the Cougars is there to settle it at the midfield mark. Now the Pacers trying to set up an offensive attack again. Delaney kicks it off. So I believe that's Webb taking it on the far side. And now Green with it, one-on-one with the goalie for another opportunity there. And Kinkoff will come out and take possession of it. There's a kickoff by Kinkoff. And just like that, the Cougars are trying to set up an attack, but the Pacers back line was able to read it well and stop it from happening. And a whistle is blown. And a free kick will be awarded to Averett. There's the kick. Bates on the 1 foot touch. We'll clear it out. Now Bates again as the ball came back into the Pacers area. Try to send it out. Made contact with the attacker. And a free kick will be given to the Pacers now as Manis sends it down into the Cougar zone. Ball comes back into the Pacer zone where Averett tries to keep it there and set up something on offense. Now the back line of Averett will try to send it downfield, but a block there. By Peace will prevent anything from happening. Averett with another throw in. Lily Manis comes up to clear it out. Another throw in for Averett. Now a mini clearage by the Pacers, but it sets up for a cross by Averett. Gabby Jones tried to come away with it for the Pacers. She couldn't. Averett now starting to apply some pressure. They take a shot. It's blocked. The ball is finally kicked out of play to the left side. Throw in for Averett. Pacers trying to come up with it. They do so. Just before the ball could roll out of bounds, it is cleared out by Delaney. And Averett will get it back and immediately take a shot on goal. But Wilkins will scoop it up and prepare to kick it out. And it was Hilton that actually tried to clear it out. As Jones gets pushed down just outside the center circle. And now Lily Manis will set up for a free kick. There's the kick by Manis. The intended target, Green. Green gets a knee on it. Can't gain possession. Ball comes down, but Jones has it for the Pacers. She'll now pass off to Alford. And Alford is called offsides. So a free kick coming up for Averett. Peters the intended target. Jones comes up with it. Jones sends it back down the line to Alford. Alford cutting into the right side of the box. She's now inside the box. And a defender comes to clear it out, but Jones is there to settle it. She'll now send it back into the box for a cross attempt. Averett comes up with it once again. Now Green applying pressure. They finally get it out. Peters has it. Peters sends it through the middle. But Bates will get it on a deflection. She'll just try to lay it off to Green. But a little too much pressure behind it. And Kinkoff scoops it up again. Kinkoff with the kick. But the Pacers will take it back over. Alford with possession of it now. Tries to send it into Green. Kinkoff comes out once again and falls on top of it before Green can get to it. Kinkoff this time will throw it out to the right side where Delaney of the Pacers is there to apply pressure. But Averett gets it in the Pacers zone. Ball goes out of bounds. And Bowen will prepare to throw it in. For the Pacers, she actually lays it off. And now will be another Cougar taking up the throw-in spot for Averett. There's a throw-in. Hilton comes up with it. She loses it. Averett gets it back. Bates gets a touch on it. She can't settle it. Jones comes up now. She tries to get it. She will. But an Averett player comes up with a deflection. That's number 20, Herverin, who tried to take the ball into the box for a shot on goal. Ball goes to the right side, and a shot attempt is going to be taken by Kanko. But that sails to the far right of the goal. Another goal kick coming up for the Pacers. With 19 minutes remaining in regulation. Delaney misses the goal kick. And now Averett will take back over on possession. Manis a short little clear. Sends it out towards the left side. Averett will have a throw in coming up just past the midfield mark in the Pacers zone. Throws the ball in to a Pacer He will send it back, or Manis will clear it. And now Green trying to run the ball down. Averett's back line will just drop it off to Kinkoff, who will clear it. Delaney's right there to apply pressure on the ball. Delaney has it. Delaney sends it in for Green, who can't get to it in time before the ball is cleared to the left side, but the Pacers have the ball back in the Cougar zone. Off the throw-in, Averett will try to send it. Instead, they just send the ball way up in the air where it will finally be brought down, and Jones will have it. Ball will be sent back to Bates. Bates sends it to the right side to Johnson. Johnson battling for it with Havarian of the Cougars. Now the Cougars regain possession, but it's a 2-on-5 attack for the Cougars, and they're not able to make anything of it. The Pacers defense will just send it out of play for another throw-in coming up for the Cougars. On the far side, it is Lyons with it, trying to set it up. Before she can do anything with it, the ball goes out of play. Now Averett will have an opportunity coming up off a corner kick from the right side. Two Pacers on the goalpost. One Pacer in front of Wilkins. There's the corner kick. Goes a little bit outside of the goalie box, but Averett's going to keep control and try to reset from the left side of the field. Now near the out-of-bounds marker. The Pacer defender, which was Johnson, tried to get on a breakaway. Couldn't do so. Averett keeps it in the Pacer zone. Vigaroo tried to send it in with a pass. Pacers back line sends it back out to the midfield area, but Averett will keep it. Pacers struggling to get the ball out of their zone. Manis will just kick it out to the left side. Off the throw-in, Averett will reset. Vigaroo passes all to the right side. It was Peters with it. Peters couldn't maintain possession. The ball goes out of bounds. Goal kick coming up for for Wilkins of the Pacers with exactly 15 minutes to play in regulation. There's the goal kick. Goes over the head of the intended target, but Manis will send it back. And now Victoria Finkley trying to run the ball down. Before she can get to it, the officials say possession is going to go back to Averett. Not sure if it was offsides called against the Pacers there. Nonetheless, the Cougars have it. Now the Cougars trying to set it back up. It'll be Havarian who dumps it out to the left side for Peters. Peters tries to cross it into the middle. Pacers are able to clear it out momentarily. Vigaroo tried to send it back into the box. Pacers back line this time clears it out further past the midfield mark. But the Cougars keep it. They try to send it back into the Pacers zone. Pacers get a touch on it. And now the Pacers offense has a chance to work. Delaney passes off to Johnson. Johnson tried to cross in towards the center. She loses the ball, but Rogers is right there to keep it with the Pacers. She'll dump it back out to Bates. Bates will send it into the middle to Jones. Jones tries to make a move or excuse me, Desi, I should say, was the one on the touch. And now Finkling going down the far side towards the corner. Has the ball kicked out of bounds. Throw in coming up for the Pacers. Off the throw in. Pacers try to cross it. Not enough power behind it. And Averett will come up with it, but the Pacers get it right back. Manis trying to make a move. She's guarded heavily. She now dumps it out to the right side to Johnson. Johnson sends it back up to Manis. Manis will take a shot, and it will take a bounce into the hands of Kinkoff, who will throw it out. Now, Bangarua of the Cougars will throw it in. She'll throw it in to Montez. Montez couldn't hold on to it. Rogers of the Pacer gets it back. Short pass to Johnson. Johnson met by the defender. And Lyons will let the ball go off her. Throw in coming up for the Pacers. Rogers going to throw it in just to the left of us. She'll get it to Green. Green met it from behind by the defender. And now Bates will just send it all the way down into the Cougar zone. Will Kinkoff will kick it back off, but she kicks it right to Green. Now Green going against two defenders, trying to make something happen. Lyons, though, trying to turn around and send the ball downfield. Both Lyons and Green get taken down. Throw-in's going to belong with the Pacers. Or, excuse me, a free kick is going to belong with the Pacers. And it will be Green taking it out. There's a single from Green. There's the kick. Crosses it to the left. Cougars are able to get a head on it. Stop the attack momentarily. But now, Hinton will lay back in. Now, one-on-one opportunity. And there's a goal for the Pacers once again. And that's going to be number 4 from Hope Mills, North Carolina. Center midfielder, Kyra Delaney, who's awarded the goal to put the Pacers on top 4-0 now. Off the assist by number 18, Haley Hinton, with 10 minutes left. So the Pacers extend their lead to 4 goals now. And it was all due to the free kick set up by Rainey Green that looked like was going to be deflected out of the Cougar zone momentarily. But Haley Hinton was able to come up and just pass it off to Kyra Delaney, which set her up for a one-on-one opportunity. And she was able to make it count and score a goal. Pacers right back on the attack. Green sends it down to Finkley. Finkley going down the left side. Still going. And the Cougars are just able to get a foot on it. Or excuse me. The ball just got a little too far ahead of Finkley. So a goal kick coming up for the Cougars. There's a signal from the official for play to resume. There's the kick. Jones will try to sell it. Cougars will get a hit on it. Jones will send it back to Kinkoff. And it'll roll out of bounds to the left of the goal. Now a free kick coming up for the Cougars. That'll fall into the midfield area where the Pacers will retake control. Johnson chasing it down once again. Johnson near the out-of-bounds marker. Ball will be kicked out of bounds. Throw-in coming up for the Pacers. And just a little bit in front of the right corner, Rogers will prepare to throw it in. There's a throw in. Pacers can't hold on to it. Bates will come up to try and send it back in. The intended target, Riggins. Riggins now trying to get a touch on it. She is brought down from behind. She would have been one-on-one with the goalie. Averett now trying to clear it. Averett at the midfield area. That's this. Arnold trying to chase it down. But the Pacers come back up with it. Manis now crossing the midfield area. She lays it off to Finkley. Finkley driving in from the left side. Finkley at the center. Making some moves. Making some Cougars look silly. And they finally had to just kick it out. So now another goal kick coming up for the Pacers. Seven minutes remaining here in regulation. Number 19, the freshman center midfielder, Courtney Arnold, will kick it in. Short kick. And ball is loose. The goalie was down on the ground. Arnold gets it back. She now just sends a line drive from the left side right to Kinkoff. And Kinkoff just has to block it out of bounds. That'll set up for another Pacers corner kick. Arnold once again. There's a kick. This time she gets some air under it. Kinkoff comes out of the goal. She's able to gain control, and she'll just roll it out to the right side. And Averett will just try to get it out of their zone. They'll clear it downfield, where it'll be Morin chasing it down, but not before the ball can go out of bounds. And a throw-in coming up for the Pacers. Averett's back line. Sends it back out. Bates, though, the defender, putting some moves on it. She'll now lay it all to the right side of Johnson. Johnson one-on-one with the goalie, and Kinkoff will just have to come out and kick it away from Johnson. But Rogers now, another defender, bringing it back up. She'll lay it out to the right side of Johnson, and Johnson will just let that ball roll past her. There'll be a goal kick coming up for Averett. Pacers now will make some substitution. Victoria Finkley will come out along with Caitlin Johnson. Sub it in for the Pacers will be number 8, Amanda Lane. I wasn't able to read who the other sub was. But 2 on, 2 off for the Pacers. Averett with possession. Manis will lay it out to Lane. Lane met by the defender. Lane now taken down. No whistle. They let him play on. Ball goes over the head of Riggins. But Delaney's right there to add some pressure. Now Riggins now trying to come up with it. She can't. Averett trying to clear it out. And they'll get it out of their zone. Now Averett trying to set up for a possible final attack. As there's only about just under 4 minutes remaining here in this contest. Throw in from Averett. Attempted cross. Nobody in the box for Averett. Wilkins will just lay it off to Rogers. Rogers to Lane. Lane in the midfield area. Here comes the defender on the attack. Lane's going to be taken down by Lions. Now Rogers prepares for the throw-in. She'll throw it downfield to Lane. Lane loses it to Lions. Number 14, Rulio, tries to clear it. She can't. Rulio gets it back again. This time a short pass right to Rogers. Rogers will pass back. And now will be number 18, hitting with it. Taking it downfield. She'll try to put a shot on goal. It's going to go out the right side, but not before a Cougar last touched it. So the Pacers, with just about 3 minutes left to go here, will have another corner kick coming their way. Will be number 8, Amanda Lane, the junior out of Cameron, North Carolina, who just checked into this ball game, taking it out. Excuse me. That's going to be Courtney Arnold from Fayetteville, who took the corner kick. Kick goes inside the box. Nowhere to be found for the Pacers. Kinkoff scoots it up. She throws it out. Throws it right back to her Pacer, who's able to get a head on it. And Averett has no choice but to kick it out. Manis with it. Behind the midfield line. She'll pass over to the right side of Rogers. Rogers gives it to Lane. Some give and go touches happening now for the Pacers. Lane tries to pass it back to Rogers. Rogers way behind the intended target, but the Pacers get it back. Bates now will send it down the far side. Now Lyons and Lane are going to battle for it. And Lyons is just going to settle for it to roll out of bounds. Or Lane will take it. She'll throw it out. She'll give it to Riggins. Riggins now trying to cut in. 1 minute remaining in this contest. Arnold with it. She'll lay it off to Manis. Manis moving towards the right. She'll take a kick. And she'll put it on target, but it will take a bounce to Kinkoff. That might have been the final push that the Pacers have left in this contest, as they're going to improve to 2-1 for the season. And I might have spoken too soon. Delaney, who already has 1 goal, puts another shot on goal. Kinkoff's there to make a save. She throws it out again. One thing that's impressed me all night long, the Pacers have not let up on any attack all night long. As we're in the final seconds of this contest, Pacers will trade off at the midfield area. They'll finally send it down. And that'll do it. As your William Peace University Pacers are able to defeat the Averett University Cougars by a final score of 4-0. The Pacers improved to 2-1 overall for the season. Averett drops their first contest of the season. They fall to 0-1. And the Pacers, with a great effort, all around solid game here tonight, get a big win against a conference opponent to improve their record. And they're able to pick up the win. Good contest here by both teams. Pacers a strong effort from start to finish. Really did not let up at all, no matter how much the lead increased. Because of it, they come away with a victory. As the final score from Wake Med Soccer Park, William Peace University Pacers 4, Averett University Cougars 0. Thank you for joining us on the Pacers Sports Network. My name is Graham Hill. Hope you guys have a good rest of your evening. Thank you for tuning in to William Peace University Women's Soccer.